Christian faith, we often say, just because we follow God doesn't mean our life is just going to be peachy and everything's going to be easy and everything is going to be perfect and all of those kind of things. With that said, however, God does give us promises about being blessed when we do follow Him. Now, we might misinterpret or misunderstand the word blessed, because blessed, it could mean favored, blessed could mean protected, and all of those kind of things that blessed comes in contact with in our daily lives. And sometimes we say blessed in a generic way. And sometimes we misunderstand the word blessed when we say, oh, I got an extra pay this month, I'm blessed. And that's true, but that's not necessarily connected to that extra financial income that you received, if that makes sense. So, Psalm 112 gives us some examples of the cause and effect of following the Lord. And so, we're going to get to that here in a moment. But before we do, my favorite segment of this new way that we do OnPoint devotionals is the jar. The jar of justice? No, that's not it. The ministry jar. How about that? Let's call it that. I don't have a name for it. Anyway, we're going to shake up the jar, and if this is your first time watching one of these new format devotionals, I have a list that I made of all of the ministries of the church. Put them on pieces of paper, put them in here, and when I draw from them, or draw one each time I do an OnPoint devotional, I talk a little bit about that ministry, if there are any prayer requests or needs or anything like that. Or just maybe just kind of telling you about what the ministry is all about, so that that brings awareness to you. So I'm going to shake up this jar, get it really shooken up, and then shaken, I don't know. Anyway, so now I am pulling this one. This one today is... what is it? I don't know. Oh, Praise Point. Praise Point, led by Sean Rose, our worship leader. Praise Point is our worship ministry that we encounter every single Sunday morning. And Praise Point brings us to the throne. You know, a lot of the things about Praise Point and about the whole concept behind Praise Point is this idea that the setting is set, the foundation is laid, the atmosphere is put into place, so that we, without distraction and with excellence, can come and worship Him. I love the Eastern Orthodox concept of corporate worship, because corporate worship, in their mind and in their doctrine, says that not only whenever we gather in the sanctuary or gather in the space of worship, let's say, because they call sanctuary something slightly different, that we are not only worshiping with those that are sitting next to us, but those that have also gone before us and those all over the world. So there's an overlap of heaven and earth in this space of worship. And I think there's something beautiful about that. And just like we see in the book of Hebrews, the cloud of witnesses, we're also worshiping the Father through that. So pray for Praise Point, because a lot of the folks that work in Praise Point and volunteer, you know, because they're bringing us to the throne, they can be attacked by the enemy. And we all can, but, you know, they're susceptible to it because of the nature of the position. So please pray for Praise Point. Pray that we see more and more people come and experience the Lord through this ministry, and invite friends. Our music is pretty amazing. I don't know if you noticed that. I know you have, but it's pretty amazing, and not just because we have talented folks, but because it's truly centered in worship of the one true God. So anyway, pray for Praise Point. Very good. So Psalm 112 starts off this way: praise the Lord. Blessed are those who fear the Lord, who find great delight in His commands. I'm not going to read the whole chapter, But when you go through that chapter, you start to see the cause and effect. Cause, if one part, verse 5, good will come to those who are generous and lend freely, who conduct their affairs with justice. So we see this generosity and justice. We see those who are righteous will not be shaken. Those who follow in the Lord will, their path will be renewed. All of these kind of things. And then we also see the cause and effect of the wicked. So I encourage you sometime this week to go through Psalm 112 and really soak it in, because while the Lord is not a wooden task list of you do this and this will happen, God is teaching us what the natural byproduct of obedience is. And we see this in Psalm 112 as a great example. And while it doesn't get into the minutia and the details of, say these words or do these exact things, it gives us general concepts and principles, and I love that. So Psalm 112, go check it out. So I hope you have a great day and a great rest of the week. I will see you on Sunday. Invite a friend to church. Yeah?